Hello everybody, how you doing? It seems like it's been a really long time since I talked to you. I have been busy though. With the Christmas season, we had a ton of family in and we were busy literally every day with something. But finally, I've got a break in the action. It is Wednesday night, December maybe 28th. I showed you the other day, I hung my lights on the ceiling, and I'll go ahead and pan up and show you again real quick. As you walk in my shop, I hung one long ways in front of the garage door, and then I hung one down this side of the shop that will be over top of the cabinets over there with tools on them. And I did hang one up under the lathe. I've temporarily got it plugged in. I'm going to leave that one alone for a bit. And I got some hooks so I can hang one over here above my little work table. That's all the farther I got because I really needed some conduit to be able to, run conduit between everything and get my switches put in and all of that stuff. Well, I kind of thought through it, and I went to the store the other day, the big box store, and I actually went to two of them because one didn't have everything I needed, and each had a little different stuff, so I bought a bunch of stuff. I'm going to end up taking some things back, but let me show you some of what I got. I got a large box here, and what I'm going to do, since my current electric is in the wall, and I'll be running this through conduit out on the surface or the outside of the drywall, I'm going to put a box next to my breaker box, and then we'll come out of the wall into this box, and from here, we can put a hole in the side and use some of these little adapters and a nut to be able to run the conduit out of the box, and it just gives me a way to protect the wire when it comes out of the box. I won't be tying them together in here. It'll just go straight out of the box, through here, and then out to wherever it goes. So it's just a way to kind of protect the wire as it comes out of the box and let me get it into the conduit. I bought an array of outlet boxes. I wasn't sure what would work. This one store had these large ones. I would like to use a double to put in 2 electrical outlets. If not, I got a bunch of singles, but they had the double outlets on them. I went to another store and they had the ones with the single outlets. So I got some of those. Of course, I got some glue. I got some nuts to hold the threads on for the pipe adapters. These are some toggle bolts and a couple of hooks for the light above my workbench. I think what I'll do is the toggle bolts are the same size as these, so I'll thread them through the drywall, let them expand, and then I can tighten these right down, maybe with a fender washer, so I can hang that light. I got a little offset. I got a box here where I can bring the electric in from this box, and then I can go up to the lights and down to the switch. I got a couple of 90-degree elbows. I got a bunch of adapters. I'm going to have 2 outlets and a switch. The switch will control the 2 8-foot lights, and the outlets are just going to be over by the lathe, so that I have some additional outlets over there. Of course, I got an array of different covers. I picked up a 20-amp square D breaker, which is what my box uses. I got some of these little, oh shucks, what are they called? Lost my train of thought there. They let you attach the pipe to the wall. Clamps. Whew, that was a tough one. And I got some of these threaded inserts. I figured these will go in the side of the box, and then I got these nuts to tighten them down so that I can run the conduit out the box. And tonight I'm out here. I think what I'm going to do is start at the farthest light, and I'm going to get the conduit run from that light to the other light, and then I'll get a piece of wire run between the two because I kind of figured the switch will control both of those lights, so I'll get it attached up in the other light fixture to the wire that will run down the wall to the switch. So I'm going to go ahead right now and just work on conduit up here. I'll go ahead and get the wire through that conduit, and then we'll come back and run conduit down the wall, get the wire going down the wall. I figure what I'm going to do is start at the farthest point and work my way back to the box. That way when I get to the box, as soon as I pull the wire out through the conduit, everything is alive. That seemed to make sense to me. Maybe it doesn't. Some of you guys out there might be electricians and probably know a heck of a lot more about this than I do. But just thinking through it, that seemed to be the way to go. So I'm going to let you go for a little bit, and I'm going to see. I don't know how much I'll get done tonight, but I'm going to just take my time and see what I can do, and I'll show you guys if I get anything done tonight. I think I'm done for the evening. This was a lot of work. It doesn't look like I got much done, but bear in mind, I'm working by myself, 12 feet in the air, and as soon as you get to the top of the ladder, what do you realize? You realize that the tool or the part you need is down at the bottom on the table. So let me show you where I'm at. Run between the two light fixtures. You can see the wires there. So I've got the wire through here and I've got it wired up inside of this fixture. I went ahead and put the other reflector on and I've added the bulbs. So when I come back, that little white cap right there has an in and an out on it. So these will plug into the out, and then I'll run wires through the light fixture and then down the wall to the light switch, and that'll wire up this one. So I'll be working on that one next chance I get. For now, it is, looks like about 8:30. So I've been out here for a little while. My neck is sore from looking up and working overhead. Like I said, 12 feet in the air by yourself, up and down a ladder, it wears you out real quick. So I'm calling that good. I'm really excited that I got that far. And tomorrow night or the next night that I get, I'll go ahead and run some conduit down the wall. I'll fish some wire up and I'll get that light wired up, get the reflectors and the bulbs in, and we'll just keep going from there. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. It's good to be back, and I got a lot of projects coming up. A lot of stuff that I've got some stuff for the car. I'm gonna be shampooing the rear carpets, and then I got some leather conditioner. I'm gonna work on that back seat before I put it back in the car. I got mirrors to install in the car. I've got all kinds of stuff going on. So hang with me, and hopefully I'll have some stuff that might interest you. And then also I'm gonna have a lot of shop updates because I'm gonna get all this done. And then I've got a few other things I need to do in the shop. So I'll be keeping you guys posted as I do things. But thanks for hanging out with me. Come back and see me again real soon, and have a great evening.